Alright, hello everybody and welcome back to The Long Dark. So, last time we left off we were just reading some skill books. I think I still have some of those to read. I've still got some MREs, plenty of water. Let's go ahead and finish knocking those out. May as well, right? I mean, it's quick to do. I don't have to stay in one place for too terribly long, but at the same time... Skill book. Oh... I think it may take me one more full day of reading, because this book actually has 10 hours worth of stuff in it, so, yeah, I was about to say it's going to yell at me here in a minute that I need to eat or drink something. Let's go ahead and put in a couple hours, let it yell at me. There we go. Okay. Now, let's do some snacks. I don't know if I'll be able to fit all that. Let's see. Surprisingly not. Can we also talk about the fact that I'm carrying over 10 pounds of water? I'm carrying like 15 pounds of water. That's amazing. That's a lot of water. I will not be able to finish this in one sitting, but I'll take what I can get, right? Oh! Maybe I will be able to finish in one sitting. No, not quite. Almost. I almost had it. So it has, what, 1 hour left? Yeah, alright, cool. Sweet. So that means we can, yeah, this will wrap it up nicely then. Okay, then I can just read that one last hour. Still kind of tired, but I should be able to make this work anyway, because all we're gonna do is walk. Alright, cool. That's a lie. I still have stuff to do. What am I thinking? What was I thinking? Oh yeah, I'm almost done with things. It'll be fine. Okay, well, at the very least, double check that all of these skill books have in fact been used. Yep. So, now they are firewood. And I can drop them down in that fire pit area. I'm gonna drop them here for now, just to get them off my person. I should not leave that where I'm going. Excuse me, sir. Return to your assigned seat. The computer has been lagging on me ever so slightly. Just enough to be a nuisance. So, just having to be extremely careful. And why did I pick this up again? Oh yeah, I wanted to bring it back here. Okay, cool. So there's that. Let's see... Pick that up. I know all this is not going to be done, but I want to pick it up and just look and see what exactly I have to work with. That's the one downside of just piling it right there, so. Usually when I'm doing my playthroughs where I just, like, actually stay in one spot is I'll use this floor back here. Excuse me, there we go. So I have a cured deer hide, I have 2 that are 65% and a couple that are 95 or 90 something, so there's those. What else is in the 95 range? Anything? There's those. Cool. Alright, so all that should be cured at about the same time. Then I have these 2 that are like 65%. Approximately, of course. There we go. Okay. So those should all be cured at the same time. So I try to sort it into piles. So that way I can go through and look at one pile and say, ah, yes, this is ready to go. That one needs probably another day. This one needs another couple days. This one needs another few days. Those are 4 days. It's always difficult to determine. Well, I know I can drop all these ones. They're all the same, about the same. They're like 60, so they need like 2 more days. This one also needs like 2 more days, so we'll drop those in the same pile. These ones need another day or 2. And I think both of these... Well, here, no, this one should be dropped in this pile, and then the wolf can help me by itself. It's an approximation, but this helps to keep it straight in my head what's actually cured and what's not. you know, which pile should I be looking to cure first? And then we'll drop this other one that is actually cured back on the floor here. And we reset our snares, so let's go have a look at those. Maybe let's have a drink first, but there we go. Alright, cool. Let's go have a look at those snares and see how they're doing. Here we go. Ooh, I have my weapons on me, don't I? Yes. I see one. I see two. I mean, hey, if I can find some more wolves... I never did find that one I tried to shoot that one time. He's probably still out there someplace, but I ain't found him yet, so I probably won't, to be honest. So I still need 3 more wolf pelts. I could still use a moose. I can still use a bear, too, but I'm not sure I'm ready to go after a bear just yet. Oh. What the... Where? Ah, there he is. Look at him go. Majestic. Okay. As usual, we'll have a look and see. I don't see a moose. I see some deer. Oh, wait, hold on, what's that? That's another deer, okay. I got excited there for a second. Why is that deer running? Why are those deer running? They're running from the wolf, aren't they? Yeah. Ah, he's hunting. You can tell he's hunting because you can actually see him trotting instead of walking. This is good. Because if you follow them, you might be able to get after them. In this case, I'm not about to go hunting them down, but it's just a good thing to know. So we set up our snares just over the hill here, in this little clearing. And I'm hoping we got a couple more rabbits, because if we did, then that means I should have everything I need to finish making those, I think it's the hat I need to make next. Yeah. Now, it's possible for the snares to have not caught anything. It's also possible for other critters to have broken into the snares and destroy them. But we shall see if I can remember what... There they are. Oh, it looks like both of them have caught something. Perfect. That is amazing. So that means I don't have to waste ammo on a little tiny rabbit. Realistically, all I worry about is just... Why would I bother with catching a rabbit with, you know, a bullet, or wasting time trying to chase it down with a rock? Which, yes, you can do. I tried to demonstrate it to a friend, and I was like, oh yeah, this is the easiest way to catch rabbits, and I proceeded to fail at it for, like, 20 minutes. I finally got one. And, they were immediately like, oh wow, you just crack, and I'm like, yeah, that's what you do. You throw a rock at it, you stun it, and you just snap its neck. That is... If you do not have any other way to catch food in this game, you can catch rabbits with a rock. Provided you are good enough a shot to hit them with the rock. So, now that we've gotten those, I say we go ahead and... I changed my mind. Let's go ahead and go after that wolf. The sooner we get these wolves, pelts, the sooner we can make a jacket out of them, and the sooner we can get all that rolling. I don't want to have to stay here longer than I absolutely have to. I have also considered the possibility of waiting on the wolves. That might actually be a better option now that I think about it. Because where we're going, there are a fair bit of wolves. But, on the other hand, chasing said wolves down might not be the best option. But the region beyond that also has a lot of wolves, and you don't have to chase them across thin ice, so that might be good. Decisions. In the end, it's probably better to go on ahead to, not the next region over, but But the one after that, I lost my train of thought. Okay, I saw something moving over there and I was like, oh, was that a moose? And it's not a moose, it's just, I know it's not a moose. But my brain is like, oh, you should check that, it might be a moose. So yeah, I say let's just go on ahead, let what we have cure up, and go from there. I may go ahead and spend some time repairing clothes, just to level the skill. It's probably not a bad idea, actually. Because right now my skills are... I've only got a couple things. Oh, revolver's actually at 3, that's kind of nice. Pretty much everything else is at 1 or 2. Archery needs work, fire starting... I love reading skill books, because it's like, I've not ice fished a single day in this game, but I already have it at level 2, because skill books. So I like doing that. Of course, on the nomadic playstyle, it's a little bit more difficult to level skills, but that's okay. I promised you guys some wandering, so that's what we're gonna go ahead and do. I mean, it's an easy game setup anyway, so it's not like I'm gonna be starving to death or anything. Can you open, please? Gate? Gate? Oh god, no. Am I in the wrong spot? No, that's the right spot. Why is this not opening? What the heck? Oh, that is not good at all. Let me try doing this. Hang on. Let me attempt something here. We're gonna try this. Ooh, matches. Hello. May as well search this while I'm here. Yeah, sure, why not? Okay. Let's try that. Let's see if that fixed it. That did not fix it. What if I go inside another area that has to load? Perhaps that will fix it. I've never had this happen before. This is a brand new issue for me, so I'm not really sure what to do with it. I suppose while I'm in here I could search around and see if I can find anything useful. May as well, yeah. Water bottle. I'll take it. Why not? Don't really need that. Meh. Not really much to take here. Okay. Okay, now let's try it. It could just be as simple as it just needed a second to figure out what it was doing. Games occasionally just forget how to do things. So let's see if that fixed it. It did. Okay, good. Perfect. That's good. I have never encountered that glitch before. I didn't even know the glitch existed. I suppose if it exists in a game, it can glitch. It's like Rule 34, but for games and glitches. If it exists, it can have a glitch. Yeah, that's sounds about right. Alright, let's harvest these rabbits real quick. I am also super glad I don't have to go back and re-record that section, because that would have sucked. That would have sucked so bad. Okay, so there's this. Let's see here. Is it easier? It is actually frozen meat. Okay. Oh! We have blizzard conditions. Good news is this will not take me very long, but wow. It must be in a windbreak as much. Oh, there goes my temperature. I spoke too soon. Okay. Oh wait, I need that. Drop those, and inside we go. Wow. That blizzard just said, hello. It's gonna pop up out of nowhere. Okay then. Fine, I guess. Alrighty. I know I just set these down, but my brain is like, you should check them. So, that's all working. Those are all working. Okay, cool. So, it looks like I am just waiting for stuff to cure. I have 1 cured deer hide. And then I have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 other ones over here, it looks like. I currently do not have either deer item, which is okay. Let me see. Oh, I only need 5 deer hides, so that's nice. I also need a total of 8 gut for that. So, not actually sure how much I have over here. I would imagine I have enough, but I'm not 100% certain. And then the rabbit. I'm already at the knit, so I just need 3 pelts. Okay, so that's good. I can, since I have more stuff that I just harvested, it can go in its own piles. There we go. Alright, so we're basically just waiting for everything to cure at this point in the game. Shouldn't take just ridiculously long, but it might take a little while longer than we would like. So let's just double check and make sure everything's fixed up the way we like it, I guess. So... oh yeah, I found another climbing socks here. The rest of my stuff is in pretty good shape, so let's repair this. Oh yeah, I only have fishing tackle. Yeah, I forgot I'm not carrying a sewing kit. This doesn't seem to affect the efficacy of the fishing tackle, though, so that's nice. If it does affect it, I haven't seen it work out that way. Okay, and now I can trade it out. And I can harvest these, because I will not need them any longer. So that is good. Now, my clothes are wet, because I was out in the blizzard. So, that's a bit of a problem. It makes things colder, it makes things heavier. So that can be very problematic if you're not watching it. Go ahead and get that last little 63 calories there just to get it out of my inventory. And go ahead and eat that 500 calorie bar just to get it out of my inventory. Drink some water. So the good news is my max carry weight when I'm fully rested is 77 pounds. I am currently below that. I know it looks like I'm overweight, and that's because I'm tired. I didn't sleep very good last night, so... so my clothing is in good shape. My tools seem to be in good condition. My knife could probably use some sharpening. So let me see if I found... I know there's whetstones, so I just gotta think where I may have seen one. That's the biggest downside to doing this way. I better go ahead and... I think I would feel better if I had one of everything. So, see if I can find a whetstone, see if I can find a firearm cleaning kit. I've already searched everywhere, so that means it'll tell me, hey, this container's empty. But definitely do need to keep an eye out. I really should have picked these up to begin with. I'm a little bit annoyed with myself that I did not. Did I mention this is my first time playing a nomadic type survival mode? Because it is. Okay, let's see what we got going on here. Oh, I never actually searched these drawers. Definitely want to do that, because every once in a while you'll find loose bullets in these drawers. It is always worth searching for them. Well, I found some moldy beef jerky. Okay. I was not missing much by not searching that, apparently. But I missed these ones, too. How did I miss these? More beef jerky. Newsprint. Still got plenty of tinder. And even if I don't have plenty of tinder, I can find tinder. Because you can make tinder out of sticks, too. It's part of the reason I don't worry too much with carrying it. It's another sewing kit. Don't really need those right now. Am I carrying antibiotics? I'm not. Should I be carrying antibiotics, is the question. That one's been searched. That one's just got a link in it. I would imagine it's not going to be over there. Let's see what's over here. Yeah, note to self, we're going to start carrying around, in addition to what we also already have, a whetstone, a sewing kit, and a firearm cleaning kit, because what am I supposed to do when my stuff gets in bad shape? This is why I like the scavenging and holding. Because at least with that method, I know where my stuff is. Instead of being like, oh yeah, I won't need this for right now. So. If I can't find it, I guess I'll encounter more in my travels. But, while I'm looking, let me see about my lantern. Oh yeah, it's in great shape. And is it full, is the other question. Yes, it is full. Okay. A couple other places we can have a look. And honestly, I probably could just go back through my playthroughs and find where I left a whetstone or something, but yeah, who has time for that? There's a candy bar. That's a whole bullet! How did I miss that? What was in here? Nothing. Okay. Surely there will be a firearm cleaning kit and a whetstone down here someplace. Surely there will be one. You know, I'm not gonna waste any more time looking for them. There's a set of simple tools there. I don't need that right now. That I can actually justify not carrying with me 24/7 because the only things you can really repair with that would be like your lantern. It doesn't lose condition very quickly, and the simple tool set and the quality tool set are both very heavy. So they each the simple tool set I think weighs like 2.2 pounds, and the quality one weighs like 1.65 pounds. So they're kind of heavy to carry around. They're about, it's like carrying half of a cooking pot. Versus your whetstone, firearm cleaning kit, sewing kit, those weigh 0.22 pounds. They weigh like nothing. So while if you're carrying a bunch of them it'll add up, just carrying one of each doesn't really hurt anything. Okay, well, weren't able to find that successfully, but that is okay. So, let's see here. I think I'll go ahead tomorrow and cook those pieces of meat that I have outside. Get that taken care of. Let's wait out the daylight hours. And I'm gonna nap in little 2-hour increments because I want to see if I can get an aurora tonight. Because I don't think I've actually shown you guys an aurora yet. And it's really cool. It's also kind of dangerous sometimes, but it's really cool. Still nothing, but that doesn't mean it can't happen. They can crop up any time of night. And they can last for half an hour or the whole night. So we shall see. It's not looking pretty good for one tonight. That's okay though. Maybe another night. Let's go on ahead and like nap for like another hour. Maybe? There we go. We can get a little bit of daylight in here. let's grab this meat. You're probably noticing some of it says gamey and moldy, but it's still edible, trust me. Because the lowest condition of any of them is 44, and when you add on the 50% bonus that you get when you cook them, that brings it up to 94. So the lowest condition meat I'm going to make tonight is 94%. And that is perfectly edible. Like, that's like... Excuse me. It's edible. Okay. I don't need this to make a fire. This can go away. But the rest of this can come with me. Okay. I may need more firewood than what I have there, but we shall see. And I know it's still kind of dark. It'll lighten up here in a little bit. I hope. Oh yeah, it's still early morning. It'll lighten up down here a bit. Okay, and there's also a piece of reclaimed wood. And there's lots of pallets and stuff you can break down if you really need some more firewood. There's also a little bit laying around though, so I want to use that first. Okay. It's going to be easiest to start this, which is a book. And I want to use my lower quality Fire Striker first because I want to use it up and get it out of the inventory. We'll see how this goes. And if I struggle, I can always use a little accelerant. I think I have one or two in my inventory. Perfect. Okay. I think I only have the one cooking pot. I do. That is fine. Hey. There we go. So, the longest thing it'll take to cook is a 45 minutes on that deer, so let's get that going. That one will not take very long at all. I should also actually put some wood in there. That's good. Trying to cook the smallest ones first because they don't take very long. And remember, it takes it longer to cook directly on the flames than if it's in the pot. That one's good, alright. I think the rabbit's still gonna cook a little quicker. Oh, they're on the same timer now. Oh. It would help if I did not run out of fire. So let's hurry up and get that going again. If you let it sit for too long, it'll restart the cooking timer, but if you're able to get it started up relatively quickly afterwards, it'll just pick up where it left off. I don't know what the exact time frame is. And... yes! There we go. Once again, make sure I actually add some wood. Just got a couple minutes left. There it goes, alright. That one will take about 30-something minutes. Okay. I only got about 30 minutes left, so I'll just throw another book on there to bring that timer up. I only have one piece of rabbit left, so what let's do... it needs 30 minutes. Let's throw another book on there and see what that looks. 28. That might actually work, surprisingly, if I can talk. Oh my god. There it is, because it's still got embers going. I'll make sure I take that cooking pot with me. And let's work on eating some of that so that it takes it out of the inventory. That one doesn't have very much. See, look, 2.2 pounds of rabbit is 495 calories, 2.2 pounds of deer is 880 calories. So the deer is almost twice as calorie dense as the rabbit. So what I'm saying is, when you're looking at economical meat quantities to carry, it's a lot easier to carry calories by carrying maximum size chunks of a deer as compared to a rabbit. That, I don't know if the words came out of my mouth, it just didn't make sense, but the point is, 2.2 pounds of rabbit is not worth nearly as much as 2.2 pounds of deer. If you have to make a choice between the two, choose the deer if you're able. Yeah, because see, that's the maximum quantity size there is 2.2 pounds, and it's still smaller than this little tiny portion of deer. Do I have room for that? I don't know. And remember, if you're already dehydrated, just go ahead and eat the stuff that's going to dehydrate you more, because you're already dehydrated. You can't get any less dehydrated than 0. I'm going to drop all this stuff here. I may need it again before I leave this area. But otherwise, I think we're all set here. So, let's have a look at those hides and see if any of those are ready. I think there was one that only needed like another day or 2. So let's see. I know I've got one up there that's all cured up and ready to go. Here we go. All cured? Yeah, I hope. Perfect. These are still working, that's fine. Still going. Those are ready. Those are ready. Those are still going. Still going. Oh yeah, I just put those down there. Those aren't ready. Okay. So what have I got to work with here? Well, I have 2 deer hides, 4 gut, and 2 rabbit hides. What can I do with that? 2 hides and 4 gut. I could go ahead and make that cured, those deerskin boots. The deerskin boots, as compared to the current boots, are, let's see, the current boots are plus 3.5 and 3.3 pounds. The deerskins are 4.5 and 4.4 pounds. They're more windproof. They're 1.1 pounds heavier, but they're more waterproof, they're warmer. They take away 5 from Sprint. My current ones take away 10 from Sprint. So, I would say they're better in some cases. The extra pound or so of weight is more than made up for by the increased stats. So, I also have a cured birch sapling, and I can make something with that too. So let's step over here. Oh, let me have that, I've got a lantern on my person. What am I always worry about getting lost in the dark in here because I can't see what I'm doing, but I have a lantern on my person, so it's fine. So that 1 birch sapling will get us 3 arrow shafts. And it's quicker to make with the hunting knife. You see it takes 30 minutes with the hunting knife and 45 with a hatchet. So that's good to keep in mind. You can use either one. It's just that the knife is quicker. So now I have some arrow shafts. And, since I also have a few arrowheads on my person, I can actually make some arrows. So I've got 3 shafts, 3 arrows, and I know I've got at least 9 feathers. So I can also make some arrows. It is under simple arrow. And I can do that. It does take some time, but I can do it. Note also that crafting arrows will increase your archery skill. So my archery skill is now almost... I think I read a skill book to get it where it was there. So there's that. We've got it. We're doing good. Now, let's go on ahead. We're not going to be able to finish the deer hide boots, but... Oh, I can make either one. Oh, which one do I want to do first? The pants or the boots? 4.4 on the pants, 4.4 on the boots. It's gonna add a couple extra pounds either way. 4.3 on the snow pants versus 3.6 on the deer pants. But they are more waterproof, I think. 60% on the deer pants is waterproof. Yeah, they're slightly more waterproof than the snow pants. I'm actually beginning to question whether I should make the deer pants at all. Well, let's make the deer boots, because they are certainly worth the effort. And we will revisit the pants at a later time. Now, it's not going to let me finish this, and that's okay. It takes 12.5 hours to make these. And the rest, okay. It'll take less time to make it with the sewing kit, so we're going to go ahead and do that. And like I said, it's not gonna let me finish this in one sitting. It's probably not even gonna let me finish that 4-hour chunk I selected. But we'll make what we can get. Oh, it let me finish the 4 hours. Can I do another half hour? Nope. Okay. Now it's very dark, but I have a lantern. So there we go. We've got stuff started. I just needed it to find my bedroll, honestly. Do I need any snacks? Might not be a bad idea. Eat a little bit, drink a little bit. And take us a nap. Of course, the one night I sleep all the way through, we get an aurora. Lovely. Don't worry, I'll make sure y'all see one eventually. I've got enough light to work by here. Not enough to see by to get to the workbench, but enough that the game should allow me to work. Once again, just use that to find my way to the workbench. And let's continue with our deerhide boots. I'll spend as long on these as the game will allow me. And it looks like it's going to let me finish them completely. And there we go. Deerskin boots are complete. So let's set those aside, and we will wear the deerskin pants instead. Those are not the pants, I need the boots. What's wrong with me? Those can go away. My brain said, you have pants, and the rest of me did not contradict it. Alright, and there we go. Look at that. Very stylish, apparently. So there we are. So we have some rabbit mitts and some deer boots. We're doing good. I think that's about all I can do for right this very second. So that is okay. Let's see if we've gotten anything else cured over here. Still working. These are all cured, which is nice. That's still going. Those are still... oh, that's done. Looks like the saplings are done. No, not that. Give me the sapling, thank you. Okay, so those are still going. Now the question I have to ask... the, arrow shaft weighs 0.11 pounds. I'm making 3 of them, so it's going to weigh 0.33 pounds. The sapling... of course it's going to make me do math. Hang on, let me do math here. Hold up. 2.2 divided by 5 is 0.44. Okay, so I would actually be losing a little bit of weight if I went ahead and made these into arrow shafts. Not much, but enough. So let's go. Let's do it. Give me some food and water in my system real quick. There we go. And now we can make some arrow shafts. It'll only take me 2.5 hours to make all the shafts I need. I should have enough daylight for that. Perfect. Nope, go away. Now, I can't make any more arrows with that because I do not have any more arrowheads. I will have to make more arrowheads. So, those are working, those are working. The wolf is working. Okay, cool. Perfect. We are doing good. Let's try to see the aurora again, shall we? Watch, every time I try to show it to you guys, the game's gonna be like, haha, no. And I'm gonna be like, really? And it's gonna be like, yeah, really. So that's gonna be fun. Oh, Oh! Yes! Here we go. This is what an aurora looks like from the inside. You have to be very careful inside the dam because there are actually live wires. So you gotta be very cautious where you're going. But like the TV is on, this computer is on. Look at that nonsense. Look at that. Now, let me show you the other cool part. There we go. Lights are on. So this is always one of my favorite parts of the game. Now, if you are playing with passive wildlife turned off, in other words, if you're playing on Stalker or Interloper or hell, what was the other one? I don't fucking remember what the other one was. And if you're playing on a custom mode that does not have passive wildlife on, this is actually a really dangerous time to be out and about. And that's a bright freaking light, man! Holy crap. That's bright. So let me see if I can find this without going too terribly far. But yeah, look, even the vehicles light up. The place is alive again, sort of. In a creepy kind of way. I'm gonna see if I can find this to show it to you, but I don't know. Let's see here. You have to be careful if you're, what I was trying to say, you have to be careful if you're going out like this, in this type of weather, and you're not playing with passive wildlife turned on. Because during the aurora, the predators get extremely aggressive. They will detect you from further away, they will track you for longer. They're not fun to deal with, but they do look really cool. And that's what I wanted to show you. If I can find a wolf. I am looking. I have to go that way. Let's have a look here. But it's really cool. I mean, you're gonna be able to see for miles. But at what cost? It's easy to see, and auroras only happen when the weather is clear. So it's not like you're gonna be having an aurora and a blizzard at the same time. That won't happen. There we go. Trouble you're gonna run into is with the predators. Now, this happens with bears also, but wolves are much easier to find. And so I was hoping to find one. I'm kind of searching out of my peripheral vision here, so bear with me just a bit here. There's usually some over here. Why do I have to walk for miles and miles and miles to find a wolf the one time I need one? It is really pretty though, I'll give it that. It's gorgeous. Look off into the distance too, because the sooner I can see one, the sooner y'all can see what I'm talking about. I've actually never tried this before. I am fairly certain, about 90% certain, that passive wildlife will override aurora aggression on wolves. But I've never actually tried it, so we are going to see. And the reason I don't know for sure, or the reason I'm concerned it might not affect them, is because when they first introduced the Bleak Inlet region, I was staying in the cannery, and there are just hordes of timber wolves out there, and they all sounded extremely aggressive when I stepped foot outside. I was in a position where they couldn't get to me, but they sounded scary enough that I was like, let's not. Oh yeah, you can see the tower up there. That's kind of dope. What the heck? Okay, my computer is gonna have to stop doing that. There we go. It binged at me, and I don't know why it binged at me. It needs to not be binging. Watch, I'm gonna end up doing this, and it's gonna end up prematurely ending my run, and it's gonna be like, I'm just gonna run to a bear, and it's just gonna instantly kill me. And y'all are gonna be like, haha, dumb bitch, and I'm gonna be like, yeah, alright, I deserve that. If that does happen, I will probably end the series there. And just, take some time before I come back to it. Okay. Now, I know there's predators out here. Where y'all at? It's about to make me mad. Oh, there he is. You see him? That is a bear, actually. And if you look real closely, you can actually see that his eyes are glowing too. There. It's kind of coming in and out of focus there, but his eyes are glowing. His everything is glowing. And the wolves are like that too. But remember what I said about them detecting you from further out. If I stand up, he'll probably see me. Yep, there he is. He can detect me from a lot further away than he normally would be able to. So while normally this would be a safe distance from the bear, with the Aurora up, he can see me from so much further away that this is now a danger zone. Or it would be if I weren't playing on passive. Now, the wolves do the same thing, but for some reason I don't see any out here. I'm not really sure why that is. But that's just super creepy. Super creepy. So, and I mean, isn't that something? I don't see any wolves. I was hoping I would, honestly. But that answers the question for you guys, I hope. So if you're playing on anything other than passive wildlife, and you're going out during an Aurora, please be careful. Or better yet, just don't go out during an Aurora. It's not the smartest thing to do. Not under these circumstances. Alright. Well, I've seen what I needed to see. So now we're gonna traipse back to these trailers over here. I'll probably just spend the night there, so I don't have to walk all the way back. It's almost time for me to end the episode anyway. So let's get a move on here. I just wanted to make sure y'all could see that, because it's really cool, it's beautiful. It's well thought out, but it's also very dangerous if you're not playing it carefully, or if you've got passive turned off. So yeah, that's what an Aurora can do. That's what it looks like. That's what can happen. And with them being able to detect you from further out during Auroras, they can also detect you from further out in harder game modes. So if you're playing on Interloper, it's possible to be attacked and ambushed before you even know something is there. Because I could not hear that bear. I did not know he was there until I rounded the corner and saw him running off in the distance. So you gotta be really careful there. But like I said, we're gonna hole up in one of these trailers overnight, just so I don't have to traipse all the way back home in the dead of the night. And once I get myself settled in, we'll go ahead and call it there. I'm never sure how long I should let these episodes go for on the Long Dark, to be perfectly honest with you. Sometimes it seems like you should play them for longer, so you have, you know, a longer video, more content, etc., but then it's like, you know, how long is too long? Oh, well, it's a good thing we came in here. There's a skill book. Oh, watch this. It works now. And this is useful if you have to go out and deal with wolves, because if you turn on your high beam, they're scared of it. So, that's good to know. Now, you do have a battery life to keep an eye out on. So, that's just something you'll have to look into. But yeah, if you've got wolves coming up on you and it's during an aurora, they are scared of the light. So you can actually turn on your high. Man, that thing must not be in good shape. It's not. It's at 30% condition. But yeah, now it does drain your battery a lot faster. Look at that nonsense. But it can be done. Let's turn that bad boy off. I'm not going to carry that with me. There's no sense in it because auroras are not guaranteed. But there we go. Let's go ahead and sleep off the rest of the night. And we'll go ahead and call it there. Thank y'all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Oh, and I hope to see y'all in the next go-round.